Good morning students. Your first chapter of chemistry was completed in last lecture. Revise the chapter. Try to practice balancing chemical equation. Also learn different types of chemical reactions with example. In 9th standard you learnt about chemical compounds. On the basis of their properties, we can classify them as acids, bases and salts. So today I am going to start second lesson of chemistry, that is acids, bases and salts. The topic to be covered today are indicators, acids, type of acids and uses of acids. Acids are sour in taste. For example, lemon has sour taste due to presence of an acid called citric acid. Bases are bitter in taste. Some example of bases are sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, etc. Chemical substances like acid and bases cannot be identified always by testing because they may be poisonous. Then, how to identify them? The answer is indicator. So, what is indicator? The substances which help to identify acid and base by showing one color or odor, odor means smell, in acidic medium and a different color or odor in basic medium are called indicators. Hence, depending upon their properties, indicators are classified into two types. Number 1, acid-base indicators. Number 2, olfactory indicators. The first type, these are the indicators showing different colors in acidic and basic medium. This type of indicators can be natural, can be synthetic. Some example of natural indicators are turmeric, red cabbage, litmus solution or litmus paper. Synthetic indicators are methyl orange, phenolphthalein. Look at the table. The first one is turmeric, which is a natural indicator. It is of yellow color. Its color remain yellow in acidic as well as neutral medium, but it becomes reddish brown in basic medium. You must have observed yellow spot on your white shirt when some curries fall over the shirt. These stains are of turmeric. When soap is rubbed over these spots, the color changes to reddish brown because soap is of basic nature. When the stain again turns yellow when the cloth is washed with lot of water because basic soap gets removed after washing with water. Second is red cabbage juice. In neutral solution it is of red color. In acidic also it is red, but in basic medium it is of green color. Third is also a natural indicator, that is litmus. Litmus is of purple color. Actually it is extracted from a plant called lichen. In acidic medium it is of red color. In basic it is blue. The last two, that is methyl orange, phenolphthalein, both of them are synthetic indicator. The originally in neutral solution color of methyl orange is orange. In acidic it is red. In basic medium changed to yellow. Phenolphthalein in neutral solution remain colorless. In acidic also it is colorless, but in basic medium it turns to pink color. The second type of indicator is olfactory indicator. The indicators giving different odor or smell in acidic or basic medium are called olfactory indicators. For example, onion, vanilla essence, clove oil. The smell of onion remain in acid but diminish in a base. In the same way, in case of vanilla essence also, the smell remain in acid but disappear in a base. In case of clove oil, the smell of clove oil remain in acid but cannot be detected in a base. Acids. Acids are the substances which are sour in taste and turns blue litmus solution to red. Different theories are there to define acids. Arrhenius theory, Lowry-Bronsted theory, Lewis theory. But in 10th standard syllabus, only one theory, that is Arrhenius theory of acids, is there. According to this theory, acids are the substances that dissociate or ionize to give hydrogen ion when dissolved in water. But hydrogen ion combined with water to give hydronium ion. So, we can define that acids are the substances which ionize or dissociate to give hydronium ion when dissolved in water. For example, hydrochloric acid in water dissociate to give hydrogen ion and chloride ion. Sulfuric acid in water dissociate to give hydrogen ion and sulfate ion. How to classify acids? We can classify acids on the basis of their sources. On the basis of sources, they can be classified as organic and mineral acids. The first one, organic acids. These acids are derived from living organisms such as plants and animals. For example, citric acid from lemon, oxalic acid from tomato, malic acid from apple, ascorbic acid from guava, tartaric acid from tamarind, lactic acid from curd, formic acid from red ant. Mineral acids. The acids which are prepared from mineral sources, for example, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid. Uses of acids. Sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid are used in the laboratory as laboratory reagent. Sulfuric acid is used in the car batteries as well as inverter batteries. Also, it is used to manufacture fertilizers, dye and other chemicals. Due to its wide range of application, it is called as king of chemical. Number 2, hydrochloric acid. It is used in cleaning kitchen sink as well as boilers. Also, it is used in textile and leather industries. It is useful in cleaning the surface of iron before galvanization. Third, nitric acid. It is used to manufacture fertilizer as well as explosive like TNT. TNT stands for trinitrotoluene. Carbonic acid is used in soft drinks. Acetic acid in the form of vinegar is used as a preservative. Also, it is used as a food additive. Properties of acid. Acids are corrosive in nature, that is, they are quite reactive. Whenever they comes in contact with metallic container and then reaction takes place. Also, when acids fall on our skin, then cause burning sensation and itching. Therefore, it is advised to keep acids in plastic container or in glass container instead of metallic container. इवन घर में भी हम दही को कभी भी मेटालिक यूटेंसिल में नहीं रखते. इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट वी प्रेफर स्टील which is an alloy or glass container to keep curd in them. If we put curd in metallic container, curd contains lactic acid, then the acid react with the container, metallic container, and form toxic substances which are harmful for us. Second property, acids react with metals to form salt and release hydrogen gas. For example, zinc react with sulfuric acid to form zinc sulfate and release hydrogen gas. Sodium reacts with hydrochloric acid to form sodium chloride and release hydrogen gas. This reaction is possible between those metals which are present above 2 hydrogen in the reactivity series. But the metals which are present below 2 hydrogen like copper, mercury, silver, gold, platinum do not react with acid. When hydrogen gas is released, we can confirm the evolution of hydrogen gas by showing a burning candle to the soap solution. Look at the diagram here. At the left side, one test tube in which dilute sulfuric acid and zinc granules are present. Due to reaction between zinc and dilute sulfuric acid, there is evolution of gas. The gas is allowed to pass through the delivery tube to another container having soap solution. Due to the gas, the soap solution comes out in the form of soap bubble which is filled with the gas. If we show a burning candle near to the soap bubble, then it burns with a pop sound due to the presence of hydrogen gas inside the soap bubble. That means the way to identify hydrogen gas is by pop sound. Also, hydrogen gas is colorless and odorless. So, acids react with metal and release hydrogen gas, but in case of one acid it is not possible. That acid is nitric acid HNO3 because it is a strong oxidizing agent. Therefore, when it reacts with the metal, then the hydrogen gas produced oxidized by nitric acid to form water, and nitric acid itself reduced to any oxide of nitrogen.